Cao Cao takes the rank of Duke of Wei and succeeds in stabilizing his forces. He defeats Ma Chao of Guanzhong and strengthens his control of the north. While healing the damage taken at Chibi, he prepares for another campaign south. Elsewhere, Sun Quan forges an alliance with Liu Bei and waits for his chance to take the land. But their relations soon sour because of Liu Bei's possession of Jing, which Wu believes should have been theirs. Using Jing as a stepping stone, Liu Bei invades Liu Zheng's Bashi. With that success, he has finally obtained the country he has long searched for. In the north, Cao Cao. In the east, Sun Quan. In the south, Liu Bei. The world of the three kingdoms of Wei, Wu, and Shu have been established.
We have seized control of Chengdu, but the land remains as ridden with conflict as ever. I have ordered each officer to make efforts to bring order to the regions under their purview.
The Wei forces are behaving suspiciously at Mount Dinju. Ma Dai has gone on ahead, but he will need help trying to establish what is happening in the enemy ranks.
This area belongs to us now!
Once we can capture that position, it must be captured at once.
Not bad. Time to get to work. Let's see what information we can secretly glean from the enemy. If you spot any soldiers talking, hide yourself nearby. We need to eavesdrop, you know. We can't afford to be seen. Bad. Time to get to work. Let's see what information we can secretly glean from the enemy. If you spot any soldiers talking, hide yourself nearby. We need to eavesdrop, you know. We can't afford to be seen.
Zhuge Liang of the Shu clan is a tough one to have to face in battle, with all of his tricks.
His wife makes all those weapons too, doesn't she? A dangerous couple.
What is he going to do next? Who knows? Facing Zhuge Liang is always bad for my heart.
Hey, where are you taking those supplies?
I heard they're being stored at Mount Tiangdong. A massive volume of them, too.
The more food, the better. We're almost at Mount Tiangdong. Let's finish this.
This is going nicely. Keep it up.
Lady Wang Yi is defending Yongping Gate. She's determined to defeat Ma Chao.
I'm scared of her myself. I understand Lady Wan Yi's anger, though.
We'll never let this massacre stand. Revenge shall be ours, at least.
What if we're attacked? From behind the mountain? We couldn't defend that.
Don't be silly. These steep roads would never allow for a surprise attack.
Yes, you're right. Of course. I'm overthinking things. I don't see Shaho Yuen anywhere. Where's he gone off to?
He left to go inspect the abatis. He is always very detail-oriented in that way.
I see. I still wish he would just stay in the camp, though.
Impressive. This'll wow the folks back at the camp.
A success! Great! Not bad.
Zhang's men are hiding around here. Perhaps they want to reclaim this land. If you have the time, would you mind finding them for me?
There's nothing more we can do. We have no choice but to retreat.
Hope to regain this land now. We have no choice but to retreat.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can avoid unnecessary conflict.
A success! Great!
Wow. Just look at you fight. You're amazing.
Let us see how your mission is proceeding. Thank you for your report on the movements of the Wei forces. This will allow me to devise a more effective strategy. We have stopped the remaining forces of Liu Zhong's army from instigating an uprising, thereby preventing unnecessary internal strife. Our most immediate obstacles have been removed. The future of the territory already looks much brighter. Thanks to the fine work of all of you, we have no more concerns on the domestic front. This will allow us to send our troops north without worry.
North? You mean we are to lay siege to the key Wei stronghold of Chang'an?
Cao Cao has taken the emperor and unilaterally transferred the capital to Xucheng. If we claim the former capital of Shun'an, it may allow us to restore the Han imperial court there.
That's decided then. Let's get going right away. I can't wait to see some action.
Everyone, remember, our goal is the restoration of the Han imperial court and the creation of a land of virtue and benevolence. We must defeat the traitor Cao Cao and rescue the Emperor from his clutches. It is for that objective that I need all of you to commit all the strength you have.
Zhang Lu has surrendered to Cao Cao, and Heng Zheng has fallen to the forces of Wei. We must make use of our relationship with Wu here. While they engage Wei in battle, we will have an...
But will Wu agree to move in accordance with our wishes?
That's why you've decided to give them part of Jin province, right?
Yes. It pains me to simply hand over our hard-earned territory, but it is the best way to secure Hanzhong. Hanzhong will be a key foothold in our march to Shun'an. No, in our march to a land of virtue and benevolence.
Wu's not gonna like it. We're presenting it as an opportunity to get part of Jin province in exchange for joining forces with Shu in battle against Wei. And it seems like a fair deal. But they may well look at it as being forced into a battle they never wanted, with Jin province, originally their own land, used as bait. I'm worried that Master Zhuge Liang's proposal may simply antagonize them further.
The leadership of Wu has never allowed emotion to dictate their actions in the past. They've always done what is most beneficial to them. Surely they'll do the same again.
Until now, that has certainly been the case. But their main negotiator, Master Lu Su, passed away recently. How do we know his successor will see things the same way?